Stitches of love we sew. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine.
Hey everyone, welcome to Weekend Project. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, and we are very happy to see you here today. Today we're going to work on something interesting. You could use it as a garter belt if you like, or as a team band, which I'm thinking that's what I'm making mine for. I need to do 7 of each. When I go with Pop to Ontario, we have a sport kind of competition going on. See how I fare on that one, and we need teams, so I need to make 7 of each. And there's only 2 colors, so I've got a little green and a little red. Pop said just use what I have plenty of in the quilt shop, and I have those, like a little bit more of those 2 colors, so I chose that. So I'm wearing a green. I don't know what team I'm going to be on, that's to come, but we're going to show you how I got there. Okay, so I took a strip of 3.5-inch wide fabric and the length of 21 to 22 inches, depending on making sure you have enough to cover the arm. I'm not a small chicken, so I got a beefy bicep, so I want to make sure it's gonna fit. So, and if I use a 21 to 20 inch cut or 22 inch cut, I know it's gonna fit. So what I did is I took that piece of fabric and then I folded it down about 1/4 of an inch and gave it a nice press. Let's actually wake up the iron again there. I did actually hear about a hot iron, a hot ruler, sorry, a hot ruler. Of course irons are hot. A hot ruler, and it helps with one of those, like making sure like things like this situation, you can make sure you have a nice even hemline or fold over line. You know what I mean. Jeepers, when words escape you. Okay, so once we have that there, you could stitch this if you wanted to, or if you didn't want to fold this over, you could maybe zip that through the serger or an overlocker. Okay, so once you get those 2 edges folded in on both sides, give it a little heat. It's kind of, you're just giving it a little bit of a memory. Then I take and put the 2 short edges here together, and you're just going to stitch her straight across. Oh, I forgot to, actually, let's do this with the red one because I have the red thread in. So, same principle. Okay. Fold over there. I'm just kind of using the salvage as part of my seam allowance. Tried to match my thread to my project. Okay. And then once we have that there, we're going to press that seam open and lay it flat. Flop that for a second. Just give a little, press it open flat. It's just going to make threading the elastic through that much easier. Okay, and then once we get to this part, just fold that there, and then you fold it over on itself, so you're making the channel for the elastic to guide through. So you don't have to do it that big. You can do a little bit smaller depending on your elastic. This is a 1/4 inch elastic, and you just kind of want to hold it there. I would just pop a pin in just to give myself that position. And you could do that all the way around. I just put it underneath the machine, kind of eyeballed it as I was rolling it this way, and then just did a stitch all the way down. Okay. You do want to leave a gap for you to feed the elastic through the channel. And I did like to secure this section first where the seam goes first. So I come across that first and then just stop a little bit before the matching up to be able to give myself that little channel. Okay, so I'm tucking the little seam allowance under. And of course you could, with your, ribbons and lace and whatever, make a really nice garter belt. Of course you want to make sure you're taking a measurement around the area what you want the band to go, and making sure you have enough with the fabric and elastic. I'm just kind of scooching it towards me as I sew some. If you've got a little pop-out section, that's great. It's great for doing pants and hems too. Okay, just Just hold it there. So just build in a little channel for that elastic to go. And I'm going to leave at least a gap of a finger width to be able to put my safety pin through, or an elastic threader. There's a few things that you could do for that, okay? We're going to do the same on the other side. Just fold that under and fold it under again, giving ourselves a little channel. So once we get that there, we get to the elastic part. Okay, so we've got ourselves our little channels. Okay, now I took since this was a 22-inch cut, I cut my elastic at 13 inches. It is more than capable going around my arm, so it should fit anybody else. I am going to leave the end of these sections open to be able to adapt this band for different sizes of people. So I'm going to try and make it as big and as comfortable as possible, and then all we have to do is kind of pull the elastic out, do a little knot tie for it so it's a little bit more taut on other shoulders or legs or wherever it is you're going to be. But this is just because of the sports thing. So you take your safety pin and you just kind of poke it through a bit of the elastic, not near the end because it might just pull through if you're using a little bit of force. So you just kind of want to make sure you're getting a little bit of, as I would say, like a little bit of meat on it. You take the rounded end of it and you start feeding it through the channel. It's a matter of like a little scooch and a push. Okay, so you kind of a little scooch in this way, and then you're just kind of pushing up with that one. So it's like a scooch and a push. And then once you get to where the end is here, what I did so wasn't going to lose it. You can put another safety pin on top, but we need 2 pins to make sure we're going all the way through. I just took the little bit of the tail and just popped a pin right through there, so I know it's not going to pull right through. Okay, so we're just going to scoot that down. Just feeding it as we go. Little scooch and pull, scooch and pull. You could do this for like headbands, you know, school uniforms, costumes. I mean, you know, the only limitation is your imagination. This was a means to how do we get some team bands? I'm like, well, let's just make some. And I didn't know what the games we were going to play, so I didn't want anything dangling, like maybe like a bandana tie or something like that. So I'm like, let's make elastic. Okay, so I got my 2 ends there, so I kind of pull the fabric back so I'm exposing more of the elastic. I unhook the safety pin, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to tie a knot and just kind of pull it tight but not too tight, okay? And then that's just going to slip right in to that channel line and give myself that little tautness that we're looking for, okay? So once you get both elastics in, you got them in the channel. Here's the first one and the second one there. And then if it is the size that you want it to be and you've got no changes or anything like that, you can close up that little seam just like that, okay? And that makes for an awesome little band just like that, okay? I hope you make one. Should be fun. Like I say, a little bit bigger, make it as a headband, or even for a kid, you know, make all sorts of fun little things with it. Okay. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Take care. Oh.